Hey guys, it's TastyTeaTalks here with another walk and talk for you guys. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone is doing fine. We are going to actually have a conversation today, and it's going to be about this whole episode that I went through where I actually got to a point where I absolutely hated men. And I want to talk about that episode in my life and that part of the journey and see how it went, because obviously I don't anymore, but it's an important part of my journey and I want to share every part of my journey with you guys. So went through my own episodes of this and I'm willing and ready, and I'm really trying to give it back in the way God has given me to give it back. Let me start with the episode in my life where I had a problem and hated men. So initially, yes, in the beginning when I was growing up and I was getting prepared to be married, I had an idea how I wanted it to be, what I wanted the guy to be like. I guess I could say kind of living in a bit of a fairy tale world, and the guy was going to be perfect. My marriage was going to be great. Do I think it was going to be like absolutely great beyond? No, it was going to be a greatness where I wasn't going to have certain issues. I was never going to have certain problems. I was never going to have to deal with certain things. And that any time we were going to have an issue, he was going to be very open and very prepared to talk about those issues. And we're going to move along and it's going to be fantastic. We're going to have a great house, kids and everything. You know, that's what was in my world of imagination and what I expected. And I guess I didn't realize how much I expected it until it didn't turn out that way and how disappointed I was. So I was disappointed in everything. I was disappointed in myself. I was disappointed with my partner. I was disappointed with marriage. It was all a lie to me, and it just turned into something that I was like, I have no interest in doing this again, to be honest. Absolutely none. The marriage came to be nothing but a nightmare and problematic for me. So yeah, no, it didn't turn out like that. And then, to be honest, after that marriage, I never wanted to be married again. I came to the point where I absolutely hated men. And I know it's not every man's fault and it's not everyone's problem that happened to me, but it just shows you how much something can affect you on such a larger scale rather than it just being like it was you. I found in the very beginning, after that marriage, I found myself being in a state where I was like, and this is why I can't stand men. I tried to do the right thing. You know, was I perfect in my marriage? No, but the way it ended, what was done to me, the evil acts that were done to me and my kids were so uncalled for, and there's no excuse for it. So yes, I was justified in my feelings towards men. I was justified in my feelings towards marriage. I was justified because at the end of the day, everything had turned out just completely the total opposite to what I imagined marriage would be. So yes, I began to have a hatred towards men. I didn't like to talk to them. I didn't like them talking to me. I hated when they even suggested the idea of liking me. I hated when they would try to be nice to me. It was like, don't be nice. In my mind, all men were just monsters. In my mind, all men were just a waste of time, a waste of energy, and just all they want to do is come into your life and destroy it. That's literally what I was walking with and living with for a very long period of time, and it wasn't so easy to get rid of it. So yeah, in my eyes, I was justified. So it went on for a while. Even though I would make friends with guys, the moment they suggested liking me, or the moment they tried to get too close to me, the moment they were trying to be like on a different level other than high and by type of thing, I would run like I was running the marathon, like running from these ones. Like, I don't want nothing to do with you. Don't even insinuate you like me, because instantly, the moment those things happened to me, I was out of there. They would get blocked, they would get deleted. I would just never talk to them again. If I even saw them on the street, I would never communicate with them again. Don't try to like me. Don't try to get close to me. Don't try to make me trust you. You're just nothing but problems. All you want to do is come and destroy my life. So yeah, I was justified in those feelings. And what another thing is that I'll point out for everyone to understand is this was my first relationship. I never had a partner or a relationship before I got married. I actually waited to get married. So it was so important to me, all these beautiful ideas that I had of how I wanted it to go. And what happened to me shaped the way I felt about men. And it was kind of like, like I said, at the time it felt right because I felt more safe. Not wanting a man and not wanting to get close to anyone, I felt safe, felt like protected, because I had let myself out there to find a man and have a relationship and do the right thing. And it's like it all just blew up in my face and everything just turned out to be the worst thing ever. And these men just turned out to be nightmares and liars and users and everything that I was always like, no, men are not like that. It happened to me, and it happened in a really bad way. So I had lost a lot of trust and a lot of faith and hope. I had lost it all because of this one relationship, and it was shaping the way I felt about men. I had to work very hard to get that trust back, to get that confidence back, that, you know what, not all men are like this, and it was just that one guy. And this is why I'm giving this story to you, because it's a very important story and a very important aspect of my journey, because it ultimately was shaping the way I was thinking about things. But then I was able to pull myself back and become confident in the idea that it wasn't all men, it was just this particular guy. So yeah, so as I moved along, like I said, that stayed with me for a while. The hatred grew in me. I would cut off guys instantly, had no problem doing it, had no doubt in my mind it was the right thing to do, because why not? I was safe, I was secure, I didn't want a man. That was the right thing to do. They are all bad in my eyes. So no, what happened was one day I was walking, just walking along, and I just found myself in a situation where I was just staring dead straight at some guy and looking at him, like observing him, because to me he looked so beautiful. Like, it was just such a beautiful thing to see this man. He was just, I don't know what he was. It's like he was sent from God to help me change my mind or something like that. I don't know what it was, but that was the ultimate change around for me after that situation right there. So that's why I say it was like a godsend for me. So yes, I was staring at him. But the thing is, you know, when you're staring at someone and you don't even realize you're staring at a person, and then finally you kind of jump back into yourself and like, oh my God, I was staring at this guy. Why was I just staring at him? When I realized how much I had been staring at him, I stopped in my tracks and just smiled, because it was like an awkward smile, like, and then he smiled back at me. And then when he smiled back at me, the smile that he had in his face was so beautiful. I just remember being like, wow, this guy has such a beautiful smile. Wow, he's so beautiful. It's like he just looked so innocent, and he just looked human to me. It was like all of a sudden, men became humans to me from this one smile that just brought out the adult in him that had an innocence, and I could see the human in him. So yeah, that all happened in that one go. I can't explain it in full detail what truly went down, but all I know is that changed things for me and changed how I felt about men after that day. So yes, ever since that day, I have, because of this one man that was basically allowed me to smile, made me happy, and made me question my feelings and how I was going into situations and how I was thinking about things. I was finally able to get out of that mind frame for those few minutes after this guy just gave me the most perfect smile in my eyes. It's been, since that day, it's been the most perfect smile I've ever seen. And so after that, I was able to slowly but surely let my guard down with men, actually listen to them and talk to them, and not walk into situations with my guard fully up, and with me feeling like at the end of the day you can talk, but I'm not really listening. All I see is danger, really. No, so now I'm able to just like take each man as they come to me and talk to them on individual levels and just learn about them, learning and growing and developing to take everyone as an individual and understand that my situation was my situation. It doesn't say every single man I meet and every single man out there is exactly the same. What it says is you live and you learn and you grow from it. And that's the whole point in it. You have to grow. You have to learn to understand that everything is a part of getting you to another level, getting you to an understanding that situations come up, but it's not here to break you. It's here to make you stronger. It definitely made me want to learn more and understand more of man and woman, and you know, just how we're human beings and we're not here perfectly. We're here and we make mistakes. Sometimes things happen, but you know, you got to keep working on it and keep going forward with it, guys. So this is why I want to tell you this story, and I'm gonna, as I walk along, I'm gonna tell you a lot more about my journey with learning to love men more and more, and hopefully we can help teach each other about each other and understand that we're here to work together as a unity and not against each other as men and women. So yes, that's a little glimpse into my part of my journey where I got to a point where I absolutely hated men, and how I got to a point where, you know, realized men are just human beings, and you know what, actually they're not too bad after all, and now I don't hate them at all anymore. So yes, I just wanted to share that part of the story with you guys. I'm going to continue my walk, but I'll be back with some more walking talks, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Definitely make sure to like and subscribe, get involved with the conversation. So yeah, guys, that's all I have for today. Whatever you are in the world, day or night, I hope you guys have a wonderful day or evening. I will see you in another walk and talk. Bye for now, guys.